Welcome to the Pretty Red ENT Show. It's your girl, Goddess Naquita, aka Pretty Red ENT. And if nobody told you they loved you today, just know that Goddess Naquita, she loves you today. And I'm sending so much light out into the world, into myself, guys. Like, I really love me, okay? How are you beautiful people doing? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Just know, guys, it is Mercury Retrograde and it is retrograding in Aries. Please be prepared. Communication may come off passionately, aggressively, and you might got to communicate with some of these exes that you dealt with, different stuff like that. So, guys, just be prepared for that, okay? I am so sorry. I've been quite a little bit busy, and I was gonna post my episode, but I was like, you know what? It wasn't down to the perfectionist way how I liked it, so I'm like, okay. But I wanted to make sure I release a podcast today, guys. I just want to tell y'all like how much I'm just vibing out with life right now. Okay, like I don't think y'all understand like what I mean by like I'm really vibing out. It's like I'm winning. I'm winning at every single thing that I do, guys. Like, you got to really speak those affirmations really to yourself. A lot of times you talk negative. Some people talk negative to themselves. They don't have positive affirmations that they say to themselves every single day. Like, you are harder on yourself than you are anybody else outside of you. You need to stop that. You cannot be more harder on yourself than you are to your neighbor or to somebody else or anybody else in your life, guys. Like, you really got to be positive to yourself and speak those positive affirmations. I always tell people like, I can't be connected to you if your energy's off. I always tell people that, like, if your energy is completely off, I am not going to be connected with you. If every time I talk to you, there's something wrong, like, I'm not going to be connected to you. I'm just on a different time, a different type of time. Yes, anytime somebody talks to me, I do transmute energy. If it's negative, I try to really make it a positive, but that's technically not really my job. I don't even have to transmute this energy, baby. You will sit with this energy and it will be over there with you. Even if you was trying to send it my way, it will still be over there with you. Because, baby, I'm vibing out and trusting the universe with every single thing that's going on in my life, okay? Like, for real. Guys, like, y'all gotta really like take this time and opportunity out to really just love on you, vibe out with you, and really just be at peace with yourself. I know a lot of people like that song Love and War by Tamar Braxton, but baby, listen, like this is only love. I'll go to war over my love, but this is just love. I don't want to be anything else but love. I don't want to do anything else. Like, and I would have to make this point because it's so a positive point about like, I'm winning even if you think I'm losing. Okay, guys. Like, so peep game. Put y'all on game real quick. Shots fired too at the same time. I was just telling somebody this. I was like, listen, we had like this thing going on at school where students like put their little project up on what they was doing. So I was telling this girl, I was like, I'm just so proud of you. Like, you even did it. She's like, I was scared. I was like, listen, it's the fact that you even did it. It's the fact you even did that. You even went and did it. Doesn't matter. You did. So you won. And some people don't even like that. I'll be teaching my son that. I'm like, listen, whether you lose this game or not, you still won. I'm like, you still won, babe. I was like, Malachi, it's not really about who gets the most goals, who didn't. It's the fact that you went out there, you played, you had fun. This is what's the most important. You already won because you even took the first step onto the field. Okay? So let me tell y'all a story about like why I am like that. Okay? So it's a real story. It's a beautiful one. So when I was probably in, what grade was I in? I believe I was in 6th grade. And my mom was like, well, Kita, you need to go play basketball. Like, you need to go do something. It's the summertime. I was like, Mama, I don't want to do anything. I want to be at home. I want to be chilling in my room. I'm cool with that. Like, I just don't want to be doing anything. So my mom was like, all right, you got to play basketball. So my mom wanted to try to put me on the basketball team, but nobody would let me on their basketball team because I was black. So next thing we know is that this Catholic man comes up to my mom, was like, listen, I don't like what they're doing around here. Your daughter can join my team. She can come play on my team. I don't play that. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people, but that's just not that. That's not even Christian life. We'll do it. So make a long story short is the guy, he was a sweet coach. So we ended up playing a team. But some of the players on the team, once he put me out there, they would never pass me the ball. Like, never. So imagine me being on a team. He's like, pass her the ball. Pass her the ball. Like, the coach is yelling, like, pass her the ball. And the parents is telling them, do not pass her the ball because she's black. So they wouldn't pass me the ball. So I'm telling you, listen, guys, we lost every game besides one. The whole season, we lost every game. But then we won the last game. But our first game that we lost, guys, our coach took us out to eat. Like, the team that actually beat us was at the same spot eating and celebrating. Guys, it's really weird, but it's a true story. They were celebrating and we were celebrating too. So we lost our second game. Our coach took us out again, celebrating with the team that is basically like everybody goes to this. We went to Dairy Queen. So like if you won, they had like a little party at Dairy Queen for you, where I used to stay at. So we went to Dairy Queen again when we lost this game. And we're like, woo! Like at this point, we more geeked that we lost the game because we were getting positive reinforcements. Okay, this is what they call this in psychology. But we were getting some really good stuff. Like we lost. So when we actually won the game, our last game, and the game was like 16-10 or 14-10. We had 14, they had 10. And this is the one game that they actually played pass me the ball. But girls do play harder than guys. Y'all know you're like, well, yeah, I went 4 quarters. Yeah, we went 4 quarters. Like 4 quarters, and that's what it was. And literally, the only thing I can say is that, what did I learn? Like, we actually like losing felt the same as winning. And my mom taught me a valuable lesson. As long as you playing, you won. Like, and it's a positive thing that I learned that at a very young age. So that way, like, if I'm going and I got goals that I want to do when I get older, I might want to be a basketball player, but maybe it didn't work out. You know what? The fact that I even tried to be one, I won. Like, if I wanted to try to get drafted and I didn't get drafted, it's the fact that I even tried to even do that. I even went out there to do it. Not because I didn't try, because I did do it. So I went to go do this, and it just wasn't my time. It wasn't in alignment for what the universe got for me. I still won. Guys, sometimes you got to look at things like you're still winning even when you feel like you're losing. Because some things you might think is something wrong. Guess what it might be? It might be just, it's not your time. Or God's like, you know what? This ain't what you need to be doing. I got something better for you. So when I went and played basketball on the black team, when my mom moved us to the hood, when we moved to E-Town, anybody know about Parham? Like, y'all from Cincinnati, y'all know about Parham. You know what I'm talking about. But, baby, we was on fire. We only lost 2 games. That whole season, we lost 2 games. So it was, or I think we lost 1. And it was like, boom, we went the whole season winning and we lost 1. So what did the universe show me at that moment? Like, we just had you here to show you something. Like, and it's the bigger picture. There's a few things that you could say that I learned. Boom. One is that maybe I was on the wrong team. And God was like, well, if they're not going to pass the ball to you, they can't nobody win. Like, no, every time they didn't pass the ball to me, they lost. They lost. They never passed the ball to me. We lost every game because they did not pass the ball to me. But when I went on the black team, they passed that ball, baby. Like, we was playing. Like, baby, it went down, okay? It went down. But the thing that I learned the most, really, guys, is that this is so beautiful. Like, I can actually see that, like, hey, then God placed me on this team. He's like, and see, if they do what they need to do with you, Y'all all win. But they can't win if they're not doing right by you. This is what God showed me too. God said, I just want you to know that you win. And then you look at it out of the window at a different perspective. We lost every game I celebrated. And then when we actually won our game, I didn't feel any different from losing or winning. I didn't feel any difference. We still did the same thing when we won. So that moment, that what that was teaching me was that maybe it just wasn't meant for us to win. Maybe it was just for us to just go out there and play or try to play together as a team. Maybe it was just that I just went out there and I did my best and I still won. Even though I did my best. Hey, pass me the ball, pass the ball. I still went out there and I still won. Every game that we lost, we went and had ice cream. And this was like top tier in this neighborhood. Like if you win a basketball game, you can go to Dairy Queen and they celebrate y'all. So I learned that there's really no different emotions there. Like, hey, like, okay, it's cool to lose. I was like, okay, maybe sometimes it's just not meant to be. And that's fine too, but I tried. I did my best. And I still get rewarded for it, guys. Mercury Retrograde. I still get rewarded because of it. So why wouldn't I feel like I'm the greatest? Why wouldn't I just go out and just try whatever my heart just tell me to try? I might not know. I might win. So when I went and did it again, imagine if I would have took this loss and took it so extremely bad to the point where it just wasn't working for me or it just wasn't right? Boom. Next thing I know is, okay, all right, I'm winning. And I actually enjoyed my basketball season. I didn't even want to play basketball then. The principal was like, oh, she's got to play basketball. She's going to be power forward. I'm like, I'm not playing no basketball. My grandma just died. I don't want to play basketball or nothing. I just, and the principal was like, no, you're going to play at this black school, baby. Miss Johnson. Y'all know who Miss Johnson is? You went to Parham with me, 7th, 8th grade, 6th, 5th, 4th. You went to Parham sometime with me. You know I'm talking about Miss Johnson. Okay? Because she done went to Withrow and opened up their university. So if you know Miss Johnson, then you know Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson don't be playing no games, okay? So she jumped on the table, yelled at all of us. But at that moment, like she really encouraged me. And I really feel like that was like the universe, God, my angels, and ancestors saying, and my grandma who just died. Like literally, when I started school year, my grandma died before we actually started school, like a few days before that. And she jumped on that table like, yo, we're going to play this game. Like, y'all gonna be busy around here. Like, and what this showed me was like, gosh, like, that's the universe saying, I got something better for you. I need you. I need you up. I need you moving. I got this for you. Like, I'm trying to reward you for all the hard work or the pain that you might have went through, even just a little bit. I played on this team. We played as a team, a unit. We was the best in the area. So it's like, okay, we only lost one game, so it was like a role reverse. Actually, I think we didn't lose any game. I think when we went to the playoffs, we lost, so we got kicked out the first round. But my coach, he didn't want me to play. And that's crazy. Like, when they didn't want me to play, that's when they lost. You know what? I was like, hey, but now I'm talking to y'all, but I'm starting to see a pattern here. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, guys, like the thing that I have really learned about this particular thing is that as long as I am doing my best, and as long as I'm listening to the universe, and as long as I'm just out here just enjoying and playing and just really flowing, the universe gonna bless me no matter what. Like, hey, I might. Because some people, they be like, okay, maybe you tried a rapping career. Maybe that didn't work, but you can sing real good. So maybe you should try singing and maybe it might work. Like maybe it didn't work then, but it works now. Prime example. Let me tell y'all what about me. Hold on. This is a really good example, guys. Prime example. I was doing my TikTok thing and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little pickup. I got to like, one day I got like, I had like my first 50,000 views on one post. I'm like, all right, my post was like blowing up. Next thing I know is like, all right, cool. And I just kept grinding. I kept grinding. I'm like, man, I really want to do this, but I don't know. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Next thing I know is like, boom. I went like maybe a whole year of grinding of not really getting anywhere, but people who were recognizing my post was really like interacting like, oh, this is real. Next thing I know is a year later, I'm just blowing up millions of views. Like if y'all know my hashtag on TikTok, I have over 900 million views on my page. And I feel like that was like, okay, that was the universe said, I feel you. I hear you grinding. That's my angel's answer. I see you trying. Like you doing your thing. Like you're not giving up. Like you are really working. Like, and you're just winning. You're just smiling about it. Like you're just rocking with it. And I'm like, yeah. And the next thing I know is boom, the universe said, I'm about to bless you. Wow, there you go. Then I just start getting paid for every post that I do. It's like, okay. And more times people run up a post. I had one post that say it constantly, it runs up constantly. Like I'm constantly getting paid off of one post that I made. Constantly, like every single day. I get paid by every post, but this particular post I get paid every single day because of it. And like what it was that showing me? Like God, the universe, my angels, ancestors, I'm proud of you. Like you just keep doing it. Like do whatever your heart wants you to do. You will be blessed. Like the fact that you even did it, you tried it. Like you're good. Because even if I try something and I fail at it and I'm like, you know what? I'm just not good at this. Universe said, well, hold on. It gave me a different route. You might be good at this though. You see how that went? I was on a basketball team that even went past me the ball. We lost every game, but I still went out there and I played. And the universe was like, I'm still going to bless you. The fact that you went out here and played, you're going to celebrate like you won. So when you win or lose, it should still feel the same. Like some people feel like they lose a lot. I'm like, baby, I ain't never lost nothing. I never lost anything at all. And then people don't be mad. This is why I'm telling you why I never lost. And you got to understand this stems from when I was very young. Like I never lose. Y'all heard Future song, Never Never Lose. Like that's my song. Okay. But I never lose, guys. Like I'm really happy about that. I'm just able to just listen to me and really just go and focus off of what I need to focus off of and just be happy and grateful in my moment. And just know that if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, whether I win or lose, the universe still got me. God still loves me. My angels and ancestors just adore me. Like, baby, you're good. Okay? You're good. And so I learned this valuable lesson that I'm just able to just try anything. I'm like, oh, that don't work. Okay, I'm going to try something new. Like the universe said, oh, that don't work. Like, yes. And it took me a while. Like, guys, like I remember I was like, you know what? Let me try this. And I was doing this. I was like, I don't really like that. And I still got blessed. And then I started making candles. And it was real. My candles are dope. If y'all know about my candles, baby, they dope. They do what they say they do. Okay. But they also smell really good. And next thing I know is I really thrive in that business. I really thrived at anything that I really set my heart to do. And so if I know that I put passion and love and I'm really listening to something that I want to do and I'm answering a call from my heart, I know that I cannot fail. There's nothing nobody can do. You can't even give me the opportunities. It would still be made for me to have the opportunities to do what I need to do. Listen, we lost every game. They would not pass me the ball. Not at one time. But then the last game, they had to pass me the ball. And we scored and we won. I was on fire. All 14 points was because of me. Okay? But me and the coach's daughter, because the coach's daughter, they never passed the ball to her because they knew that she would pass it to me. So me and her never got the ball. But I'm telling you, once they passed us the ball, she got that ball. She passes me. She's like, shoot it. And I shot it. And that was just like your ancestor said, shoot it. I got you. You going to win. I'm telling you, I don't even know how I made the shot. It was like, magic, okay? But I was really excited like about that. And it's a point in my life where I'm like, hey, that's the reason why people be like, well, you lost. I'm like, did I really lose or did I really win? Because maybe this wasn't for me. Maybe the fact that I was just supposed to go out here and try it to see if I'm able, if I'm even good at it. And the fact that I won. And so it's all about making memories and doing things that your heart just really wants to do. I didn't want to play basketball, but Spirit had something different for me to do. My angel's answer said, nah, she really good at it. Like, put her out there. But I celebrate it every single day. And I always tell people, like, if you have a little goal that you made, or if you like feel like, hey, I didn't do as good as I was supposed to do on this assignment or anything, guys, celebrate to that. Like, you know what? Maybe this assignment wasn't for me. Maybe I was taking some classes that I don't feel okay with. And the class is just not for me. Guys, sometimes you have to accept some things. Like, maybe you're doing something on the path is so hard. And it's like, life is not meant to be hard, guys. I promise you that. Because I never thought basketball was hard. Once I started playing, it was easy. So the things that I did think that it was hard, I was like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. And it literally was not for me. Like, I'm telling you, like, yes, I love criminal justice. I have an associate's degree already in criminal justice. I love it. I excelled in it. But at some point, like, okay, I'm like, oh, I can be a really good lawyer because I'm really good at that. But it's not, I don't get as satisfying feeling like I do now. I love what I study. I love my major, my minor. I love what I study, and I love the things that I do. So it's kind of like I'm winning for real, guys. Like, on a serious note, I'm winning. Like, I answered a call from my heart. My heart said, ring, 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 ring. Listen to me. And I said, what do you want today? My heart says, I want you just to do this and just go over on this edge of this cliff and just jump off and let me guide you. Let me hold you. Oh yeah, the wind just like, let me bless you. The water's like, let me catch you. And I just rocked out with the universe and trusted the universe. I trusted God to lead me on the right way that I needed to be. I trusted my angels and ancestors, said, baby, we ain't gonna never let you fall. Ever. I got you. And I trusted that. And that is what has kept me the most safe. That's what's really been making me win, even as a child. And I didn't even know it and realize it at that point. But I am so grateful and thankful for everything that helps me to be successful today. Myself, my inner child, my spiritual, my everything, my soul, me, just everything, my guys, my mama, my brother, even the people who played a horrible part in my life, they played a part to make this beautiful flower that I am. If they didn't do the things they did to me, I would not be who I am today. It would not have pushed me to be, okay, I can't sit here with the same people no more. I literally just had a talk with my mom the other day, and I was like, look, mama, if I sit back and I reflect on some things that I wish that I could take back, and not even really take back, but if I sit back and think, some of these guys, I shouldn't even really talk to them. And she's like, what? I said, some of these guys didn't even deserve to talk to me. We was never on the same level. Maybe I was just in their life to help them. And that was it. But as far as us being on the same level, and nah, we was never supposed to be on the same level. My mom was like, wow. And I was like, I love them and all, but it's all gravy. It's all good, but I'm okay, love. Enjoy. I really be on that. Like, I'm okay, love. Enjoy. Super okay. And a lot of times, like, people think that that's mean, but that's really like me loving on myself. For real, for real. Like, I'm okay. I'm just rocking out. Like, sometimes you got to really listen to you and your heart, guys. I'm telling you, I went through like last year when that solar eclipse season came up. It was horrible for me. I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing, but I don't regret it. But I learned to like really let go and just rock out with who I'm supposed to rock out with. Like for real, for real. And to make a long story short, like it led me to the beautiful path that I'm on. I was already gonna be on the path I was gonna be on because I already chose that with my heart. My heart, my mind, my soul, my spirit was aligned. But I was like, I can't allow anything to get in the way of how I'm feeling. Okay. But I can't let nothing get in the way. I'm a beautiful piece of art and I'm trusting me and I'm listening to me. I'm listening to my inner child, like, hey, like listen, I don't really like doing that. I remember somebody told me, like, hey, I think you'll be really good at this, like in that. I'm like, I don't like that. You do. You'll be good at that. I'm really good at I like what I do now. This is what I'm good at. This is what I love to do. It makes me high. I get super energy just by doing what I love to do. Guys, you gotta answer that calling from your heart, your soul, your body, your spirit, and make sure it's in alignment. All day, your peoples or your family put you in baseball, but you really wanted to play soccer, and you're really good at soccer. So imagine if your family actually allowed you to play soccer instead of baseball. You're like, oh, I hate it. This game is so hard. It's just hard. But every time you play soccer, it comes to you so easy and natural. Like you really enjoy it. Oh, it's too easy. I don't want it. What? This is what you are born to do. This is what you like to do. This is your soul calling. Baseball is just something you can't get it. You ain't got it in years. That's not for you guys. Like there's a saying that goes, if it's not hard, then it's not made for me. If it's easy, it's not for me. Hold on. Like this saying started because they wanted you to try harder. Okay? If it's not hard, it's not right for you. Nah, baby, if it's hard, it ain't for me. Okay, I done played a few sports and that just wasn't for me. I done did track, baby. The track was hard. I'm not gonna do that. No, ma'am. But basketball, I'll play you some basketball. That's easy to me. That's something that comes natural. Okay? There are certain sports that comes natural to certain people. That's that easy part. But sometimes we don't listen to that, but that's what our soul's like, hey, we love doing this. This is what we were made to do. But you don't answer that calling, baby. That's something that you got to do with yourself. Like you got to really answer a calling within yourself. Like what makes me better? What can make me better? How can I answer a calling for myself? Like I'm winning. I just want to win, 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 win. But baby, you win if you're trying. Sometimes the universe just want to see you try. But sometimes the universe wants you to see like, hey, you're trying this and it's not working. Just like you could be trying with a relationship, guys. This is another thing that you need to pay attention with. You win, and I tell people I always win in my relationships. Whether we depart or whether we stay together, I still win. But if I know that, hey, I'm trying my best to be in a friendship with you, relationship, whatever, and it's just not working, it's too hard. Guess what? It's not meant for us to be. It's not. Like love is supposed to be easy. Love is supposed to be bright. Love is supposed to be felt. Like if it's too hard, then it's not for me. Do I need to try harder to love you? No, we've tried for years, centuries, decades. Like it's time to go. It's not going to work. We have to call it. You know what? As soon as you let go of this person, here come your man. Here come your woman. Here come your, I don't know if some people don't identify. This is so new to me with the pronouns, guys. I'm so sorry. But here goes your person. All because you let go of this person that wasn't supposed to be in your life and you were supposed to been let them go because sometimes people are a lesson. What was this lesson that got shown with me with the basketball game? And then I told my mom, I said, well, the lesson was that you should have had me playing with an all-white team when you know they were racist. Not saying that, hey, we were in this environment, so this is the only team that you have me playing for, but I told you I really didn't want to play. But I end up enjoying myself, really, and I can't even really be mad at my mom because she was technically right. I end up enjoying myself. I felt so blessed. It was so beautiful. But guys, the main thing that I really learned in all of this situation was that the universe said, whether you play or not, you're still gonna win. You're still gonna win. Like you don't give up on your hopes. Don't give up on your dreams. If you dream to be a basketball player and you are destined to be one, I'm gonna bless it. You're gonna enjoy that feeling. You're gonna enjoy the feeling that you just even tried. The fact that you even did something different, or you came outside your house today and you looked out the window, you're like, oh my gosh, like I took a breath today. You're winning, guys. No matter what happens, I always tell people all the time, they're like, you be so happy, so cheerful. I said, bro, listen, the fact that I wake up every single day, I'm happy. I am blessed. I thank God, the universe, my angels, the ancestors, my spiritual guides, myself, that I woke up in the morning and I'm able to breathe. And I'm smiling and I'm able to give love to people just through a smile. Like, I am happy. I am very happy just because I can do that. Everything else is just there. Can't nothing else go wrong in this day. No matter what happens, I'm just okay with it. I made my peace with it. I'm really at that level of like the guru level times 10. So, I felt like I was on guru last year. I feel like this year I'm more on like happy, super happy guru. Like, I'm at the top level. Like, there is nobody you can beat. Like, but I think another thing that I really learned too is like, because one of my names do mean I never lose. Like, literally, my name, I looked up the meaning of my name. It means I will never lose. And so when I thought about that, I thought about like, gosh, like what was the universe saying to me? What was myself saying when I picked out my name when I was a baby? But I will never lose. So did the universe show me that? Did God show me that, guys? Did my angels and ancestors show me I will never lose? I literally played a game, lost every game according to human beings. I lost every game, but we still celebrated like we won. And when we won that last game, it still felt the exact same as when we lost. So did I lose ever? No, I didn't. It's just playing. I won. Like, then when I went to a different team and we won every game, it still felt the same as when I lost every game. It's no difference. None. Like, I don't have to brag to nobody that I won. I don't have to do all that. I've never been that type of person. I remember when our team was fighting like a different Bramble. If you from Cincinnati, you know what I'm talking about. They were fighting Bramble in Parham. It was like God had me stuck in the gym. I couldn't go outside. Like, it was really crazy. And we won, and they were kind of upset about that. But you know what God was saying? It's divine protection. Yeah, we won. Did I have to go brag like everybody else? No. The people outside fighting were bragging. Ha, that's why we won. I didn't have to brag. Like, man, this ain't nothing. I was just happy I even played. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, I'm actually played and I'm really good. Like, what? They passed me the ball. I'm really good. Like, I'm really good. I was just happy that I played and I'm good. Like, y'all got to understand something. Y'all just got to be happy that you played, you good. Just like with my podcast, guys. Like, I don't know if I want to be good or not, but everybody's like, hey, you need to start a podcast. And it was so back to back to the point where I had to start a podcast. And I started my podcast, and my podcast is really good. It thrives. I get paid to podcast now. I'm like, wow. Like, so I'm really happy about that. People don't understand, like, just little moments can mean a lot to compare to one bright moment that you're really just happy that you beat somebody else. Like, me playing basketball was never about beating the other team. It was really about beating a version of me that I didn't think that was worthy to even be playing. And that's God's like, baby, you more than worthy to play. Watch this. Now watch this. Hey, now watch this. Yes, I won. Guys, so my challenge to y'all really is this, right? How about you take your time out and you just go do and you go try something out that you always wanted to try out when you were a kid. Hey, you wanted to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to go skiing. Go skiing one day. You might not know. You might think that, I'm going to fail. You might fall down once, but get back up. Hey, you might do it again. Like, shoot, you might, you might excel. You might become the next skier, like Olympic skier, like a famous person for skiing. But you've been always wanted to do this for a very long time. But you think, hey, I lost because I failed. No, get back up. I'm telling you guys, like, I really had a really good time. I really just be happy with life on whatever I do, for real. And I tell people that, like, I really just be happy. Like, I'm happy that, like, y'all don't even understand, like, how big of how big happy, like, I said, how big happiness, how my happiness is. Like, I just be happy that I'm really just in the moment. I was listening to this soccer. I'm gonna wrap it up after this, but me and my son was watching this soccer movie. This soccer movie said this, and it was very important because I never really thought about it like this. He said, "Listen, this team, they lost every game, but if they scored a goal, they didn't have to quit the team." Next thing I know is the goalie, who had, like, it came down to him. He said, "I had to let go of the past, the future, in the present." I never thought about that until I was like, gosh, that's what has to happen. You have to have no worries about anything, not even about the present moment, not about the future or the past, just actually really being in that moment. Like, not even really necessarily being in the moment, but just there. Like, you ready. Like, you're just like, okay, I won. Like, you already won. I remember one day, guys, like, I was talking to my ex. Shout out to him. For real, let me clap for this because he gave me some real juice, okay? By Chicago. Y'all know who my ex is from Chicago and know who it is. He said this to me. A few years ago, me and him talked on the phone. I was like, "What you up to? You good?" He's like, "Yeah." And he apologized to me for things that happened between me and his relationship, which really did something to me. I was like, yeah, like, he was like, really? I was like, yeah, because I never really told him, like, how I really felt and everything. So me and him, like, had, like, a little moment. Next thing I know is I was like, yeah, I'll be saying a lot of affirmations to myself. He said, "What kind of affirmation you say?" I said, "I am winning." He said, "How would you say you already winning when you already won?" And I was like, gosh, that was dope. That was real dope. You're not winning, you already won. So how can you be winning when you already won? And I was like, God, you know what? You're right. I already won already. And so I'm going to be in that moment to the point where I'm just blessed. And I'm really extremely happy about that, guys. Like, but when he told me that, something registered in me that I already knew that. I already won. There's nothing that can stop me if I already won. Nothing. I already won. The fact that you did it, you won. The fact that you even tried anything, you won. Like, you won because you woke up. You breathed on this planet, on this side of the earth. You won. So everything else is just a part of the steps to get you there. So enjoy the little steps to get you to your win, guys. Like, that's the most important thing that I can tell you that can help you out with anything that you're going through right now. Maybe you feel like you're not winning your relationship. Maybe you not feel like you're winning at that. But guess what? Maybe this job isn't the job for you. Maybe the moment you let go of this job, the universe say, I'm happy that you stayed there this long, but baby, I got something better for you. And you just go out here and you find something new, and it's just you just thrive in it. Like, you thrive. Like, I gotta say that because I got my criminal justice AA. I have an AA in criminal justice, which AA is associate's degree. And my GPA was still good. I had a 3.23, but when I went back for psychology for my major in psychology, I have a 4.0. So I always tell people, like, which one, if you was to look at me, like, which one did I win at? I won at both of them, technically speaking. But I'm winning at something that I just really love to do, and I love to help people. So I'm winning at that. And I'm enjoying that moment. But if it's something I was destined to do, it's going to be destined to be no matter what it's going to be. Because this is my path. This is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm answering my call. So I'm happy about that. And it's really a blessing, guys. Like, that's why people be looking at me, they feel like I lost. I'd be like, I won. Like, I don't care if you feel like it's so crazy because we did a relay in one of my classes recently, and we didn't win. I'm like, yes, we did win. I feel like I won because I didn't even talk to y'all before today, and now we all talking. Y'all speak to me. Y'all say hi. I won. But the fact that I even sat up there and I even became a group with y'all, and we did really good as a team all together. I really won, and I'm happy about that. I am not mad about a single thing. I'm very, extremely happy about that. And I'm blessed, guys. Like, I really love what I've been doing. I really love the fact that I'm winning. Like, I already won. Like, I'm really enjoying the win. And the win to me is the steps. That's what y'all don't understand. Like, if y'all take anything from this podcast, just remember, like, if you're saying affirmations, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning, baby, say, I already won. I'm winning to the fact that I already won. I won times two. Okay, so I already won. So any steps that I take towards any goals is me winning. But I already won because I already see myself where I'm supposed to be at. I already trust the universe, God, my angels, ancestors, that I'm going to be exactly where I need to be at. So I already won because I'm following what I'm supposed to be doing. I answer my calling. I'm one. I'm listening to myself more. I won. I even trying new things. I won. Whether it's good or bad, I still did it. I won. And that's the key thing to the situation where a lot of people say, I didn't win because I didn't get more points than them. But you played. So you won already. You won because you didn't even think that you would probably play. And now you're here. You here now. The championship, no matter if it's the championship, whatever it is, you still won. Like Angel Reese is like, baby, I still won. I might have lost this championship. We might not went to the championship, but I'm drafted into the WNBA. Hello, she won. She won. They've been trying to draft her for 2 years now. She won. Like, technically, she's like, hey, I did my thing. I'm over it. I won. I'm getting too much criticism. I just want to go here. I won. I won. I won. I won. She won. And how she came out with the Vogue, baby, she really won. Because ain't no WNBA player did that, what she did. So she really won. But she's enjoying the steps as she get there. She's winning. Baby, so to the point where she already won. She already knew what she was going to do. She probably been knew this. So I feel like, guys, like, do what you need to do, but just know that you already won. Guys, like, this is a thing that you have to speak positive to yourself. Like, baby, you won. I'm happy that you even tried this. I'm happy that I remember I used to have a friend that was scared to drive. I'm like, scared to drive on the highway. I said, baby, listen, you got to drive on this highway because in order to come see me to be my friend, you got to drive on this highway. She used to freak out so much. I'm like, listen, the fact that you even in this car, you won. And then when we took her on a highway, got off the ramp, and I was like, listen, you got it. Once she started, I was like, you won, baby, you got it. We here. We on the highway. We on the ramp. You already won. Keep driving. Guess what? She winning. Baby, she winning. She did something that she was scared to do, and it ended up being very positive for herself. She won. So remember, guys, no matter what, you already won. You won. And just enjoy that magic moment that you won. And enjoy it so bright to the point can't nobody take it from you, and that you just love yourself that very much to the point where you're winning. You won. So, guys, Remember, you won, okay? You winning, but baby, listen, if you saying I'm winning, baby, just know you already won. You just enjoying the steps that you take to get you to where you already where your higher self is already at. Even if you run a race, just see yourself at the finish line. The only thing you doing is meeting yourself there. That means you won. I'm telling you, all you doing is you see yourself at the finish line. No matter what place you come into, the fact that you met yourself at the finish line, you won. Okay? You won. And that's when people say, I'm not in competition with nobody else. I'm only in competition with myself. But I won. So I don't get no first, second. I get first, second place, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10. I remember people racing. I still won. I'm only in competition with myself. So it's only first place winner over here, okay? All right, guys. Let me know how you feel about my episode. Hit me up on Snapchat. Blow me up, blow me up, blow me up. At the Pretty Red ENT show. Pretty Red ENT show on Snapchat. But guys, make sure you show my webpage some love at www.theprettyredientshow.podbean.com. Okay, or hit me up on any platform at the Pretty Red ENT show. Hit me up. Let me know how you feel about the episode. Tell me, was it fire? Was it not? Okay, you know I'm giving off that fire Aries energy because baby, it's definitely Aries season, and you know I'm big Aries. Okay, my birthday coming up next week, guys. Make sure y'all show me some love. Okay, but I love y'all. Whether you show me love or not, baby, just know I'm still winning. Okay, but please, guys, I love y'all, and I hope y'all love me back. But let me know how you feel about the episode. Just remember, guys, you won, okay? But thanks for always tuning in, tapping in to the Pretty Red ENT show. It's your girl, Goddess Naquita, a.k.a. Pretty Red ENT.